welcome back to the channel. I'm super excited because today we're going to look for hummingbirds. I really hope I can get that calliope hummingbird. I'm up at Alta, hiking in the Albion Basin area, which is just going to be blooming with wildflowers. Super pretty. Even if we don't see the hummingbird we'll look for, it's going to be a great day birding in the mountains. So let's go. The birding started pretty quickly as we came across one of the most common species, the American robin. It was a beautiful day, the weather was really great, and it was perfect for hiking up at Alta. We got a mountain chickadee as well on the way up, and then we reached the Albion Basin, which is just filled with wildflowers. Fortunately, we caught the tail end of it, so they were just past their peak bloom, but still, that didn't matter for the hummingbirds, and we pretty quickly came across our first culprit for videos and photos. I will say it was tough to get any good photos or videos because they were staying pretty deep in the flowers at first. I just thought it was going to be one of those days. I also was struggling to ID any of these hummingbirds because I was seeing them in real time, not quarter speed like you are right now. I would just see flashes of green and a little bit of orange or buffy bronze as they zipped by. But then one sat on a flower right in front of me and we got our first looks at a young male rufous hummingbird. It's amazing how these guys can just sit on flowers like this without it toppling over because they're so small. He was taking a break from zipping around and gave me some great looks for some video and photo. So we've mostly been seeing rufous hummingbirds so far with a few broad-tailed. No sign of the calliope yet. Haven't seen a black-chinned hummingbird yet either, which is kind of surprising, but we're gonna keep looking around and see if we can find any more amongst these wildflowers. As one just zipped right by. They're so funny. If you couldn't tell, I was having an absolute blast filming these hummingbirds. Watching them sit on flowers, zip around, and stop to feed for a bit, all of it was just such a cool experience. I'm definitely going to go back year after year to this location if I'm in the area. Still though, no sign of a calliope hummingbird. They're the smallest of the hummingbirds in the North American area. And I was looking around. If I mis-ID'd any of these, let me know, but I think I was mostly just seeing broad-tailed and rufous hummingbirds. There's hummingbirds all over in these wildflowers. It's super pretty. Really hard to get them on camera though. They are just flying everywhere around us. They have no fear. There's one of the purple flowers right back there. They'll come and land just on these ropes on the side of the trail too. There's one right behind me. This is like some of the most fun I've had photographing hummingbirds and just birds in general. Then we heard a loud bird of prey call behind us and looked up into the sky and saw a red-tailed hawk soaring overhead. It was hard to track it through the mountains as it started diving down looking for food and prey, but still super cool to add that to the list. Back to the hummingbirds though, I kept looking and looking for that calliope hummingbird, but was having absolutely no luck. Still, I just could not get over the joy of filming these birds. If you look at this one closely, he even sticks his tongue out into the middle of the air, which is super funny. If you didn't know, hummingbirds have long tongues to get into the flowers and look for the nectar that they feed on. Still though, no calliope hummingbird, though we did add a couple of white-crowned sparrow to our checklist for the day. Well, that was awesome. Had so much fun photographing those hummingbirds. We just finished our about 2-mile hike. We're gonna head back down the canyon, but of course we have to stop at the trusty feeders that I've seen so many different species at, just in case they have some hummingbirds there that are super awesome, as well as maybe some other species. Maybe we'll pick up a Clark's nutcracker too, so let's go check out those feeders quick. We very quickly saw another rufous hummingbird with a completely orange throat. Super gorgeous bird. It was really funny to watch it. It was defending its territory against all the other species though. We had another broad-tailed hummingbird come through that took its chance to feed in the nectar within the feeder before the rufous hummingbird came back and chased it away. It looks like they took down their normal feeders that they have up there in the winter, but there is still 2 hummingbird feeders. So I just saw 2 hummingbirds as I walked up. They flew away really quick as we came near, so I'm gonna see if they come back. Well, the feeders weren't as active as I expected. Just saw a couple of hummingbirds there. Females are so hard to identify, but we for sure saw another rufous hummingbird. But overall, awesome day. So fun to get some video and photos of those hummingbirds up in Albion Basin area, as well as the feeders right here. Thank you, as always, for watching. I hope you enjoy this little adventure, and I will see you in the next one.